Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Florida's offense comes on the field to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Off target with the throw, incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking for some space. It's Smith. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He's going to take off here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. It's a wide receiver screen, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
But you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go out.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the ground, Pete Smith. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
On 1st down, it's play action. Aggressive call on the opening play. He's got it inside the 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Oh, it's a double pass. It's a quick grab. He's in the clear. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it second down. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackle to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Gonna run it. It's Smith. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. He's going to put it down and run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Let's a fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab by the receiver. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hilton. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Gators will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab down the middle, it's Hansen. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Will hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
One play called on 3rd and short. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Gators offense retakes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for some space. It's Smith. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Illegal blocking. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is caught. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
In the clear at the 25. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Grab behind the line. It's Hilton. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get and try to add to this lead before halftime? So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. He makes the grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Gators will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? What a kick. It's good from 57. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
say it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught for the completion. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they've got him.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receiver in motion now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And they've punted away for the 4th time today. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
That's caught. It's Montgomery. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught, second down now. They keep him off balance with a run. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Dump off caught by the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And the Wolverines churn out another first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Off the play fake on first down. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A play action looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the grab. It's Hilton.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Handoff from the shotgun. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The sure hands. It's Hilton. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball.
It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A quick juke to get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They'll try a pass here. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows
a deep shot to the left side. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Trying to find room. It's Daniels. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 15 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.